Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is December 27th, 2022. This is episode 556. Today we're looking at, I believe this is Giulietta Romeo Hitwoman. Coming out from Dynamite. It is a one-off, which I did not know, rated mature, coming out from Dynamite at a whopping $3.99. Now, I might have paid a little bit more for it because I don't think I got cover A. I might have had to pay the extra buck to get this one. I'm not quite sure. Anyhow, this is a recommend. It is a one-shot. I really enjoyed this comic. In the background, I don't know if you can hear it or not, I've got episode 1 of Blood Origins, The Witcher, and it is awful. So I'm kind of like half watching it, half not. It is just excruciatingly bad. Bad dialogue, bad storytelling, bad acting, bad, just about everything bad. I might make a quick video on it. Anyway, let's get back to Giulietta Romeo, and I think that might be some play on words with like guillotine and Juliet. I'm not sure, but Romeo's in there. Recommended. Now, I believe this is a spin-off from the Jennifer Blood series. Since it says Jennifer Blood Presents, I'm assuming she was a character that came up in that series. Let's take a quick look at who worked on this. And I believe the story name is La Tempesta. Fred Van Lente was the writer. Robert Carey is the artist. Ellie Wright is the colorist. Jeff Eckelberry is the letterer, and Leslie Lurick, I'm not sure, was did the main cover. I'm not sure if we got the main cover or not. Nate Cosby is the packager editor. Wow, the action's really picking up in Blood Origins. It's pretty bad. The screen's almost pitch black right now. Anyway, this remind me a lot of Shirtless Bear Fighter meets James Bond. I really was not expecting so much humor in this, and the just wacky way out story. I loved it. It was an unexpected pleasure. I'm not really going to go into the storyline on it. There's a lot of twists and turns. Giulietta is actually, I hope I'm saying that right, is actually working for the U.S. government in this undercover. And you can see it's a lot of different action that takes place. The art in it's pretty good. I thought they did a good job on a number of the panels here. And just a lot of fun stuff. Here she is surfing out of a plane on the exit door without a parachute. But it goes on and on like that. Then we have Draculina, Blood Simple, coming out. This is going to be written by Christopher Priest. I recommended his last arc. Let's take a quick look at some of this real fast while we're at it. There's some of the covers that you can expect. I'm not sure if I'm going to take this one on because I'm reading a lot of other books at this time. But I did like Christopher Priest's writing in the last arc. Okay, then it goes to Act 2, which really doesn't matter. The acts here, it's just a whole funny way of doing things. It's just this Nazi, I don't know, mangled guy that shows up. He's been stuck there since World War II on this island in the ocean. Just a lot of fun stuff in this. And she's all bandaged up. I don't know why she's bandaged up. I'm assuming she got scarred, and maybe that's part of her disguise. No one really knows what she looks like. But it's got a little bit of romance. It's got a lot of action, a lot of surprises. It's just chock full of humor all the way through. So, recommended this one shot. I didn't know it was going to be a one shot. And I was a little sad when I was done reading it. Then Barbarella's coming back again. Let's take a quick look at some of these covers. I don't know if she's some kind of robot, or I can't remember what her story was. The center cannot hold. Barbarella. just some space alien, beautiful space alien, I guess. So you can see this guy chomping down on a seagull. He's been exiled from the main house on this island, so he lives on seagulls. Just little humor things like that, little digs, things that are supposed to be a little bit woke. They just come off as funny. I think that was the writer's intent. Talking about consent, there's a joke about consent in here, and as well as the man not being able to drive a submarine. But it continues on. Moves pretty quickly. Like I said, a lot of action, a lot of surprises, a lot of humor. Yeah, this is a recommend. And this is a very short review, but I don't want to give too much away. If you're interested in that, if you like wacky humor, it's a wacky story, but it is fun, I suggest this book. Okay, we have the Dynamite Dispatch. This is Christopher Priest talking about Vampirella. And we have Madball versus Garbage Pail Kids. Time to slime again. I don't know if this is issue number 1 in February. Issue number 2 for Purgatory Must Die. I might be pick this one up. It is written by Ray Fawkes again. I did like Purgatory. The last arc that we saw her in. That was a lot of fun. The team behind Vampirella and versus Purgatory are back doing Purgatory Must Die. Sweetie Candy Vigilante. I don't know anything about this comic. Cheris, we just reviewed this one. It was a not recommend, unfortunately. Thought the story was just too trope, too much, nothing surprising, and a lot of stuff didn't make sense, so I could not recommend it. Vampirella Strikes. Then we have Jennifer Bloodlines, another continuation of that storyline. And here we get to the cover gallery, and you can see that I picked up cover B. Cover A was not available. There's some of the other variants for this, and it is a one-shot, so there's not a super lot of covers being offered for this. There's the exclusives down there. And finally, a Dynamite ad, and another Dynamite ad, but a recommend. Giulietta Romeo Hitwoman. Thumbs up. Thanks for stopping in and watching this quick review of Giulietta Romeo Hitwoman with the Blood Origins, The Witcher playing in the background. It is so silly. It is so awful to watch. I'm glad I was able to do this review really quick, though. As always, please like, please subscribe if you haven't. Please leave comments, and we'll see you next time on the Temple of Tomes. Hopefully we'll see Giulietta Romeo Hitwoman again as well. As I said, this was a lot of fun to read, a quick read, and just very silly. This is Indie Comics Jones bidding you adieu.